Ontario's premier terminates $100 million Starlink contract amid escalating trade tensions. In a decisive response to escalating trade tensions, Ontario Premier Doug Ford has cancelled a $100 million contract with Elon Musk's satellite internet company Starlink. This move comes as a direct retaliation against U.S. President Donald Trump's recent imposition of tariffs on Canadian goods. Background: U.S. tariffs and Canada's retaliation. In early February 2025, President Trump announced substantial tariffs: 25% on imports from Canada and Mexico, and 10% on imports from China. These measures aimed to address concerns over drug smuggling and illegal immigration. Canada responded promptly, with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau declaring $155 billion Canadian dollars in retaliatory tariffs against the U.S., targeting various sectors to exert pressure on specific states' businesses and employment. Ontario's measures, contract cancellation, and more. Premier Ford's decision to terminate the Starlink contract underscores Ontario's firm stance against entities perceived to harm its economic interests. The original agreement, established in November 2024, aimed to enhance internet connectivity for 15,000 households in remote areas of the province. Beyond this cancellation, Ontario has implemented additional retaliatory measures: ban on U.S. alcohol. The Liquor Control Board of Ontario, LCBO, has ceased the purchase and sale of U.S. alcoholic beverages, affecting a market where American whiskey, wine, and beer previously generated over $1 billion annually. Potential energy surcharges. Ford has warned U.S. states like New York, Michigan, and Minnesota of a possible 25% surcharge on electricity exports from Ontario. He also indicated that the province might entirely halt the flow of electricity if the trade dispute persists. Mineral export restrictions. Ontario is considering surcharges or complete cessation of mineral exports to the U.S., further intensifying the economic standoff. Premier Ford's position. Re-elected with a substantial majority, Premier Ford has been vocal about defending Ontario's economic interests. He criticized President Trump's tariff strategy, stating, "If they want to try to annihilate Ontario, I will do anything, including cutting off their energy with a smile on my face." Ford emphasized the necessity of a robust response, asserting that Ontario must be prepared to go back twice as hard in the face of economic aggression. Public outreach. Ally to the North. Campaign. Amid these tensions, Ontario launched a multi-million-dollar advertising campaign titled Ally to the North. Airing on platforms like Fox News and during major events such as the Super Bowl, the campaign highlights the long-standing friendship and shared values between Ontario and the U.S. While promoting unity, the province is also readying a more assertive campaign to educate Americans on the potential repercussions of ongoing tariffs. Federal involvement, a temporary reprieve. At the federal level, Prime Minister Trudeau and President Trump agreed to a 30-day pause on the threatened tariffs. This temporary reprieve allows for further negotiations and aims to prevent a full-blown trade war that could severely impact both economies. As part of the agreement, Canada committed to appointing a fentanyl czar, designating cartels as terrorist organizations, and establishing a joint strike force with the U.S. to combat organized crime and drug trafficking. Conclusion. Ontario's cancellation of the Starlink contract and its additional retaliatory measures reflect a broader Canadian strategy to counter U.S. tariffs. As both nations navigate this complex economic landscape, the outcomes of ongoing negotiations will be pivotal in shaping the future of North American trade relations.